Gentlemen,
What's up?
welcome back home.
Thank you. Good to be back.
How has the, do you guys get, I mean, obviously we're coming up on the holidays, stuff like that. I don't know specifically what kind of time you guys get off, but when you guys actually get some time off the road, is that what it is? Mike's giving me the little tiny sign here.
Goose egg.
Oh, you guys get no time off, like not taking any time for the holidays or anything like that?
Yeah, well, yeah. Actually, we're gonna wrap it up in next week finally. So we've been out. It'll be about a year and 5 months on this album. So hitting the end of the road here, getting ready to start getting into writing mode and ready for the next album.
You guys constantly bombarded though by people you know, like friends here and family here, asking you the exact same question I just asked you, like, when are you coming home?
Usually, I don't know. I try to ignore, no disrespect to friends and family, but when we come home, it gets so hectic. I'm usually try to tell them to come see us in a different city and that. We get
do you really?
Usually, we get bombarded by everybody, and not just immediate family, but just kids you went to school with, kids you haven't seen in a while, old friends.
Everybody's your even if they weren't old friends, they are now. They're like your best pals.
It just seems like everybody comes out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
it's like a rule of thumb. You come to the hometown show, you turn your cell phone off.
So yeah, it's too hard to accommodate everybody because you don't want to leave certain people out. So we always say, this is. I mean, we love playing for our hometown fans,
yeah.
but for family and everybody else, we try to keep it to a minimum, and like I said, direct them somewhere else to see it where it's not as crazy for us.
You just tell them, listen, when we do the backyard show on the south side, ask us for tickets then. We'll set up the water slide and that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? You get one of those like giant inflatable bouncy things for some of the kids,
Get a slip and slide out there.
You get a slip and slide, get the wet banana down, and it's Disturbed doing the wet banana. That's, feel free to take that idea, do with it what you will. We were talking actually a couple days ago on the morning show about Dimebag, because it's been 2 years now, and obviously highly influential in music, and I think the perception of him even more so now that he's gone. Have you guys had any time to kind of, I mean, obviously you've thought about it, since it's the 2nd year anniversary, but I mean, how have you guys had time to process that in the time since then? Either artistically or personally.
I know it's been 2 years, but for me, it still seems very surreal. It's hard to believe that I mean, for that to happen to anybody, but to Dimebag, us being able to get to become friends with him and know him on a little bit more of a personal level, it's still hard to believe that it happened. I'm still waiting for him to walk in the door someday.
Sure.
But ironically, we happened to be in Dallas the other night, the 2-year anniversary night. As well, so that was kind of a weird feeling, just being back in his hometown.
Did you get people kind of coming up to you guys, like, hey, Dime, I mean?
Well, David had said something to the crowd the following night when we played in Dallas. He, just addressed the crowd, paying our respects to Dime, of course.
It's weird though. I mean, when I thought about it, I couldn't believe it was 2 years. It's very strange to think, and obviously
doesn't
even more
feel
so.
Like it.
It doesn't at all. No.
Right.
Yeah. So when you guys do get some time off, I mean, is it literally you just kind of go to your separate corners, hunker down, and just don't do anything?
Right now, the plan is to take a short break. We'll probably, once we go home for Christmas and New Year's, we'll probably take January off, and then the plan right now is for me and Mike to start getting together in February and start working on some of the music, and I'll just present some riffs and some ideas to Mike. We'll work on the beats for it, and once we got a rough idea and a rough structure of songs, then that's usually when we'll bring, present them to the other guys, and we'll start, recording them, just little basement tape recordings of them, give them to David, have him see how he vibes with it, and then from that point, it's just kind of ping-ponging ideas back and forth until it develops.
Yeah. You guys ever end up at any point in the band, you guys ever have like a box of stuff that doesn't work? Like demo tapes you just kind of throw in and go, nah, it's not going to go anywhere.
You know what? I don't want to sound pompous here, but every riff that Danny's coming up with, all the good riffs always have a way of resurfacing. If, it's a cool thing we've been working on, but for some reason at that moment we just weren't able to get it, into a full song, it might, go in the drawer for a little bit, but it always rises to the surface.
Yeah.
I get, since the songs usually start with the riff idea, if, like Mike said, if we're not feeling it right off the bat, I'll always try to find a way to sneak it back in. Maybe it's not happening last album, but I'll find a way this album, see if if they remember that they've heard it somewhere before.
Here's one from '97. Yeah. Slip it right in. Yeah.
There's been a few where I've dug that deep before and actually might have turned them into something, even if it's just parts here and there. But and then either Mikey will notice it, or if they don't notice it, I might bring it up and say, hey, remember this riff that we did back in '97? Well, this is kind of a newer version of it.
Yeah, you get snaked, man. You do it and it gets rejected. You bring it back. It's genius, man. Where'd you come up with that? Yeah, because you're driving the bus. That's awesome.
Squarespace provides everything you need to create an exceptional website for you or your business, all within a single platform. We start you with beautifully designed templates, an easy-to-use interface, and even a free domain name, all backed up by our award-winning customer support. Simply add your own content, customize your style, and you will have a website that looks great on any device. Try Squarespace today for free at squarespace.com.
Come to in the left wing, fuck, and other people in the right wing, fuck, and other people in the underground, fuck. I'm by myself, stupid bike, I'm in back again. All the people in the high rise, fuck, and other people in the projects, fuck, and other headache in the barrio, fuck. I'm by myself, stupid bike, I'm in back again. Why do you like laying around with my never-scope of reality? I can feel it all start slipping, I think I'm breaking down. Why do you like laying around with
truth. You have to seek it out for yourself.
On October 18th.
This is the biggest leak of classified information in history.
You still want to tell me you think it's just a little website?
Entertainment Weekly raves the Fifth Estate is edgy and exciting.
You're taking on presidents, kings, kingpins.
And Rolling Stone calls it provocative.
We need to crush these guys. There are lives at risk here.
This is information the world needs to know.
The Fifth Estate, in theaters October 18th. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent.